Hey there, it's your old pal Z here, and we're just prepping and preparing for the first initial part of starting up this Dragon Quest game. So, the choose between normal and widescreen. Right now, I'm just checking with my recorder, making sure that the aspect is fully in the box because I know certain games do not like to stick in that. So, it looks like we're good to go. And I want to monitor for the first part the audio between the desktop and the audio because my mic and the desktop, because Mr. No personality, this is my personality. It's a null personality. So, don't like it? Let's roll. So, for here, I want to set the BGM back a couple, not too much really, and I want to emphasize on the voice. And stick with stereo because I have headphones in. Alright. Square Enix. Five levels, which actually has another one of my favorite other games there. Good old Dragon Quest. Yep, 2004, 2005. This Dragon Quest 8 game has not only been aged, but he's also been along the lines of getting a, what do we call, a port for the 3DS, where actually there's no real difference between the story, except for an additional ending and 2 extra characters, and not that much really. Create a new adventure log. Well, I'll just go ahead and stick with my pen name. Let's see. T-E-I. Since I can't really fit anything else, I'll stick with Stein. Save the adventure to the memory card. Now saving the DD Adventures log. Alright. I'm just checking to make sure that thing is running properly. Full set. Yes. We have full aspect, and it looks like the desktop audio is running at a peak setting where you can be able to hear me in the audio just fine. A scepter spoken of in lore, and sealed away since days of yore, unleashes its forbidden power. And heralds Troden's darkest hour. I do not feel anything but pity for the gardener for this. Your quest has begun. Alrighty. I think I've gotten too used to Berseria because looking at this choppy grass is throwing me off. That creature has more quills on it than Sonic the Hedgehog. The score of this game alone is... yeah.
Oi, Gov! It's gonna get dark if we hang about here much longer. Let's head into town. There's better places than this to spend an evening.
Thank God he's able to speak his lines, because some of that stuff is like, bleh. Sling blade.
Shake a leg, Gov!
So the controls are L2 is shift, hold behind camera, rotate left, Togi first person view, right, Cancel, open, action, map, change the camera angle, move around, and walk. Press the X button, do the action button. Thanks to Call. My god. Inverted controls. Let's see here. Inverted. Oh, it was standard. Maybe knock voice down a notch. I don't think there's even any real difference between that. Got no magic. This is the attributes, items. I got 50 gold. Was that what you call it? 50 gold. A cheap sword used by the low-ranking palace guardsmen. Oh. Yeah. Garden clothes, bandana. Alright, for Stein. Much, much better. Oh, come on. Yes.
I've probably said it before, but it beats me how you ended up working for an old codger like him.
He reminds me of something, but it's on the tip of my nose.
Not that I can talk, though, eh? Guess people say the same thing about me. Working for you.
Ah, yes. He reminds me of Piccolo, a really grumpy Piccolo.
Old codger? I do hope you're not referring to me.
He actually reminds me more of Marvin from Namek Saga.
What would you know? A lowlife like you wouldn't recognize nobility if it came up and bit you on the Enough dilly-dallying. Where's the princess? I can't see her anywhere.
So you mean to tell me we let a princess go unattended? Yeah. It's been forever since I played this. I have not played this since 2008.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble, Gov.
All I do know is that I remember if you took the equipment off of the hero, you would have a different pose than what he has right now. Like instead of drawing his sword, he just put his fist up. 3 slimes appear. We could run, but it's not going to work. Intimidate's not going to work either. Tactics, we can just follow orders, or we could just set him to show no mercy. Just go ahead and fight. We have no abilities, we have no spells, we could defend, psych up. Psyching up, if I recall, raises tension. Won't do us any good right now. Slimes have relatively low HP, so we should be just fine. And depending on your defense and your agility, you can be able to dodge and reduce damage. What I do know is that less party members means more EXP. Ah, sweet. I got a free medical herb from the slime.
Well, they certainly took us by surprise, but nothing we couldn't handle, eh? Now, where's the princess? Where's my Medea? My precious one and only daughter.
Tell you what, my PlayStation 2 disc is definitely aged. Oh, it's a horse princess.
Ah, there you are. Thank goodness you're safe, Medea.
Remind me not to have a...
Hey, the horse princess is back.
Yeah, thanks for that, Angus.
I say we make a move now, before it gets dark.
And lo and behold, it's already sunset. Magical, huh? Scenario and game design by Yuji Horai? Horans? I couldn't see it. It went too fast. It's a pre-rendered scene. Characters and monsters designed by the famous Akira Toriyama, who started out doing Dragon Quest and then went on to Dragon Ball. Music, the composer is Koichi Sugiyama, and this is amazing. The director was Akihiro Hino. Now, folks, this is a long game. I remember I had maybe 120 hours at one point back in before 2008. Yeah, scenes like these that are already pre-rendered, you can't help but... There's no amount of hardware that you have running with a disc can change that. A burnt down house is actually giving me some flashbacks to Tale Concitro. I might actually, if I still got the copy in my drawer somewhere, I'll think about it. It's a pretty rare game. It's not really talked about, especially when it has the legend of the Iron Giant behind it. And I'm not talking about the Gentle Giant. I'm talking about a real massacre titan. Like Final Fantasy's Titan, basically. See? Back to good old rendering.
Yes. Yes! Here we are. If my memory serves me correctly, this is the place. This is the town where Master Rylus lives.
Hold your horses, Grandad. I thought it was Dalmagus we was after.
I am not your granddad. And of course Dulmagus is our man. He's the one who turned Medea and I into such laughing stocks. But that dastardly magician can't hide from us forever. We must track him down and lift this confounded curse. Oh, just look at my poor Medea. And we'd only just settled on her engagement to the Prince of Argonia. Oh, that despicable Dulmagus.
Prince of Argonia. I don't know why, but that name is making me feel pretty agitated. I don't remember why. I'm probably going to find out why, and I'm going to probably be hating myself for remembering.
That's why it's imperative we locate Rylus. Will you go and find him?
Sure. The king's asking me to do something.
That's the spirit. I knew I could rely on you. I'll be waiting here.
Ah, the town choir. Crikey, I don't know what the old cogger's on about sometimes. Sounds to me like we have to find that Rylus geezer, right? So what are we waiting for? We could save our progress by confessing to the church. How appropriate. Be sure to remember your saves whenever you want to stop playing the game. So this is the part where we gotta go explore around the town finding people. And I remember why this game used to be so good, but now it's actually not seen as very good. Is I can tell just by playing this. This is 30 frames. Literally. I'm seeing this is 30 frames. But it's good 30 frames. There's a difference between good 30 frames and bad 30 frames. It's kind of like night and day. But it's kind of like the difference between choosing beef jerky and a pork chop. Get it? If you play Dragon Quest Monsters 2, you probably get the concept. See here, look around. Is there anything specific? Jars, pots, the tunnel. just a long-winded tunnel? Ooh, what's behind here? Oh, 2 jars. A seat of defense. Oh yeah, golly, I'm stuck to playing Tales of Berseria style. We could talk to our party members with the start button. So we're here to find that Rylus geezer, right? Leave it to me. Finding people is my piece de resistance, as they say. Ugh. This fairyberry ain't the smallest of towns, though, eh? Feels like just asking around could take all year. Well, I don't have a year. I don't have the hard drive space for a year's worth of Dragon Quest. Maybe a week? Let's see what we got. Got a well. Oh, I go in the well? Is there anything in the well? Oh, treasure chest. What do we got? Oh, sweet leather shield. A circle. Gotta remember, circle. I want to put... Okay, my item, bag. Oh, resistance. Alright, resilience. Back up. Attributes, resilience 6 and 7. Well, I need the resilience, so... I gained 2 resilience. Yay. Since my defense seems to be the less of it, and Yangus seems to be the tank, I'll just go ahead and equip the leather shield. And doesn't appear any change. Oh, are we good with fishing for goodies, I guess? So what? Oh, door's locked. I guess I can't go through this door. This door? Oh. More barrels. Bust the barrels. More barrels. I mean, it could be worse. It's not like there's a bunch of bounce pads in here. Let's see, dressers. Oh yeah, I can go through dressers if it aligns up to it. Set of plain clothes. More stuff to sell. Let's see here. Items. Is that it for here? Don't mind me, good sir. I'm just here to bust up your pots and barrels, and I just be on my merry way. Alright, what do we have in here? Oh, more barrels. And obviously I'm right next to the pub guy. 10 gold. Don't mind me. And all the pots and stuff respawn. It's no biggie. Let's try... Let's see. Oh, I'm back behind this fella. Oh, locked treasure chest. 2 locked treasure chests. Guess I gotta come back. What's your problem? What are you doing coming around the back way, eh? Front door's around the other side. You must be new to the game. I'm about 10 or so years rusty, yes. Ah, I knew. I would give you a few pointers then, instead. Listen, having a load of weapons and armor knocking around your bag won't do you no good. You gotta equip them yourself with them. Well, it's either you equip them or you sell them. Or you equip them or you save them for later? Is what he means? Okay, what do we have here? Well, let's see. Weapon shop. Can I sell some stuff? I get 15 for plain clothes. That brings me up to 88. But your bag's empty. Nope. Oh, God, this is expensive. I guess I'm not buying anything for a while. Alright, pub. Okay, I guess that's the only place I haven't been inside. Or the church. Oh, yes, bunny girls. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun. Antidote herb. Let's see. Oh, okay, this fella.
Haven't you had enough, Mr. Calderasha, sir?
I like this guy.
I'm sorry, but I've got a business to run. This, haphazard fortune-telling of yours is costing me a fortune in free drinks.
I don't know about what I like about this guy, but it might be the nose.
What? My fortune-telling? Haphazard? Are you a complete fool?
Can we change your name to Hercule, please?
Let me tell you something for free. All fortune-telling is haphazard. What do you expect?
I'm looking at an 80s Hercule. That's all I see in my mind is an 80s Hercule.
Anyway, so what if I saw it? So what if I foretold the fire? If I tried to stop it, then what? It would only have led to another disaster. That's what.
I'm sorry, Mr. Calderasha, sir. I don't follow. If you're saying you knew about the fire, shouldn't you at least have warned Master Rylus?
That's the guy we're looking for. What happened to him?
Yes, poor Rylus. How many times I argued with the old man. I cannot believe he's gone.
Well, there goes for reporting back to our king. There's no Rylus anymore. But my god, look how much alcohol he went through. Those aren't pints. That's like liters. Or like barrels equivalent to. Let's see if we can get more information out of Master Rylus. So you hear that? The pair we're talking about, Master Rylus. The geezer with the long hair looks a bit shady, but let's go see what he's up. I don't think fortune tellers charge it just for a chat. No, they don't. God, ugh, God, the X and the circle button are the same. Dot. The barman size.
What? What is it? You! Come, show your face to the great Calderasha. Yes.
No. This is why I don't like talking to drunks.
Quick! Quick! Everyone come quick! There's a monster in town!
The monster? You mean to tell me you people can't handle a couple slimes?
Just come and see! The whole town's gone crazy!
How can a whole town go crazy over some stupid slimes? A slime king I can understand, but just these slimes? Ugh, now we got this to mess with. Sure, what's my time here? Oh, I'm still good on time. I gotta pace the timing. Actually, while we have this indigenous music playing, let's go go into the church. Looks like our save function is gone. Anything in particular? Oh, he's just there resting. Oh, there's a pot. One medical herb for another. The bookshelf. Don't need a bookshelf. What do we have in here? Pot lid. Nothing good. There's a treasure chest. What's it? Another locked chest. Seriously. Wait, what's that on the ground? Ah, the thief key recipe. Wait. Okay, how am I gonna make a thief key? Alright, before I forget... My god, no. Okay, items, bag, view, transfer, pot lid to Yangus. Alright, I'm getting the hang of the buttons. I just need a bit. This is what happens when you don't play something for 10 years. And we have Chumbawamba block. Oh no. Oh no. If Chumbawamba wasn't blocking that path, I gotta go all the way around. Great. Just great.
What the? This ain't good, Gov. Come on. Look lively.
Don't you mean shake a leg? Ooh.
He looked at me.
What is this, supposed to be a cameo from Shrek?
Oh, it's hideous.
And that's from its sequel.
Get out! Get out, monster! You're not welcome here!
Oh, that was right on the... Oh, ah!
Horse to the rescue. Just when you said you need a gallant steed, and you got this. This was not the running riot I was wanting. Now, this is very calming. But it takes forever to load. Oh, there we go. Decided to
Well,
cooperate.
That was a fine reception. Don't they realize who I am?
Are you Shrek?
Judging a book by its cover, don't they know it's what's inside that counts?
Yeah, you can say that again.
So then, did you manage to find Master Rylus?
Well, no, he's kind of dead.
What? He's dead? Oh, no, no, no! Well, I suppose there's no point crying over spilt milk. It's Dulmagus we're after. He's the one who cursed the princess and I, after all. He's the one who made us look so ridiculous. I had hoped Rylus might be able to help us locate him. But it seems we'll just have to track Dulmagus down by ourselves. With Rylus gone, we have nothing further to gain from staying here. Let's be on our way.
Wait!
Excuse me?
Please wait.
Oh, hello.
I'm sorry to come running after you like this. It's just that I wanted to ask you a favor.
Are you not afraid of me, young lady?
I dreamt about you.
Okay, this is going creepyville.
I dreamt that some people came to town with a strange creature. It was sort of halfway between a human and a monster. And I dreamt that they could make wishes come true.
Nope, nope. Contain, contain.
This strange creature? Are you referring to me?
I couldn't help.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
Ooh. Ooh, I have not grinned that wide in a long time. Good old Yangus.
Not to worry. I've had worse things said to me today. You know, you remind me of my Medea. You're about the same age. Anyway, you say you had a dream about me. Most peculiar.
If that was about the same age as Medea, that's one old horse.
I'm sorry. I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Valentina, daughter of the great fortune teller Caldarasha.
The drunk?
If you could just come to my house, I'll explain everything there. It's by the well, at the far end of town. I'll be waiting for you.
So basically it was the locked door.
What was she rabbiting on about? Come round my house, she says.
Magnificent! She wasn't afraid to look at me at all, not one bit. Oh, she reminds me of my Medea. We must give this young girl a helping hand. Right then, my boy. Go and find the house by the well and see what it is she wants. Me? I'll wait here with the princess. We don't want to cause any more of a stir.
Ooh, that's gonna be rather cold out. Unless they stay by that lamppost. You know, thinking back now, I can only imagine just how inhospitable it is for the princess to be as a horse, to even be able to sleep like that. And we just got done talking and she's out like a light. Seriously. Well, I'll just take this opportunity to go exploring. Nothing. Nothing again. Stupid books. Here. Anything? Nope. Come on. Gotta be something in here. Oh yay, 4 gold coins. Medical herb. 7 more coins. At this point, I don't even have 100. Okay, time to wake you up. Probably shouldn't have.
Ah, you came.
Probably shouldn't have drank that potion.
I'm so sorry. I must have drifted off. How rude of me.
But at least she's apologetic, I'll give her that.
I wanted to ask you a favor about this crystal ball. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Perhaps I should start from the beginning?
Nah.
Alright, I'll carry on then. My father, Caldarasha, was once a really famous fortune teller. Lost treasure, missing people. There was nothing the great Caldarasha couldn't help people with. But then one day, he lost his powers. All of a sudden, nothing he foretold turned out to be true anymore. It's probably because he stopped using a real crystal ball. This glass ball isn't...
I can definitely tell that was a fake. I mean, I have one. And it's supposed to be a lot clearer than that, or it has to be a different shine to it.
Valentina, what is going on here?
Jesus, the father's here.
How many times have I told you not to touch my crystal ball?
Well, at least it wasn't plural. Thank you.
What? Aren't you that boy from the pub? What brings you here? Ah, never mind.
You know, for a drunk, he's definitely handling it way better than most people would.
I do not know what my daughter has asked you, but you can forget it. I do not need your help. I am fine as I am.
My system just made a really itchy squeak sound.
I am going to bed. Valentina, say your farewells and show our young visitor to the door.
You know, I have to wonder, was the person that was voicing these lines actually had to get drunk for this just to get into the spirits of it?
I'm sorry about my father. But whatever he says, he's the one who's really suffering since he lost his powers. That's why I wanted to ask you this favor. Can you find him a crystal ball? One that's big enough to bring back his powers?
If it'll shut the drunk up, I'll do it.
Really? You will? This is exactly how it all happened in my dream.
That's really creepy, you know that?
So far, everything's come true.
Even creepier.
I also dreamt that there's a crystal ball hidden deep inside the cave, under the big waterfall to the south of town.
Are you the reincarnation of Tikal?
I suppose only the daughter of the great Kaldarasha could know a thing like that.
Or are you a descendant of the actual game designer? Good. Let's go report back to the Frog King, or Toad King, or whatever we call him. And out we go and report.
I see. Magnificent! Such devotion to her father. I'm impressed. Just how a daughter should be. And if this Kaldarasha gets his powers back, there's nothing he can't find, am I right? Then we'll kill two birds with one stone. If everything goes according to plan, we'll find out where that hateful Dulmagus is.
I want to know why he's saying all this to this, looking at us, the players, and not looking at the actual player in the game.
The time's getting on. Medea and I will stay outside. That's the last time we set foot in a barbaric town like this. But you should spend the night at the inn and rest well, so that you're ready to take on the world tomorrow. In the morning, we leave for the Waterfall Cave!
Yay! Waterfall Cave. Good morning. Did you have a good rest? It was dark, so I can't be sure, but I think the old man you came with slept in his wagon outside to the gates of town. Have a safe trip. Yes. Oh, there's more. More stuff. More stuff. Even more stuff. Ooh, holy water. Well, can't really do much for holy water. More plain clothes to sell. What do we have in here? Ooh, Camellia. Camellia ring? Cypress stick. Nothing good. What's in the sack? Antidote herb. Items. And a medical herb. I guess that's it for this place. Moving on. I need to go behind the other door and get the item from there. Oh, this guy's a shop. Nope. It goes by so quick. I could actually get Wayfarer clothes. If I was just a little bit more, I'd get... Got the hat. The cypress stick I don't need. Plain clothes can go. I guess I get rid of them. Maybe I want to pull out the whole water. As soon as I get more money, I can upgrade the stuff later. I mean, this is just the first part, folks, and it's already winding this long. What you got? That was a buzzkill if you ever call one. Alrighty. So, we're gonna go for the Waterfall Cave next time, folks. I mean, good God, it's almost 40 minutes long.